Hi folks, welcome back. This is Arlene once again. What I'm working on is this pumpkin, and we're going to start working on the stem. I have my little gouge here that I'm going to be using for this. Normally I don't use gouges, I'm not a fan of gouges, but I guess for this project I'll just have to give it a try here. And what we're doing is we're just rounding the stem. You have to be kind of mindful of how this stem goes. What we're just doing is we're rounding it off a little bit at the base here, and this should be a project that you could easily do in an evening. It will take me a couple more videos to show you everything here, but we're just going to round this off a little bit at the top here. And you know, you just have to, since I broke it off there and twisted it off instead of cutting it off on a regular bandsaw, it's going to be a little more challenging. So what we're going to do is we're going to just dig in. What I want to show you here, if I can get it up kind of a little closer. What we're going to do is just take your knife and be very careful. You just want to dig in a little ways down from the stem. Okay. I might round that off a little bit more a little bit later. Then you're going to take your little tool here. Make sure you have your glove on. But I'm just going to show you. And you're just going to dig it out a little bit. Just like so. Just towards the stem. Really easily. You're going to do a couple passes like that. Okay. These little palm gouges are really nice. They're kind of expensive to get. You can go to a carving show, sometimes you can get some really good deals. You know, only buy what you need. I've said that before in the past, and see how it's starting to get a little bit of an indentation on it there. I guess you could see that. So we're going to go back in here, we're going to do another little dig it out again. Oops. There we go. Just hang on to your piece. You don't have to push in really far. Just do a couple extra passes. It's a lot safer that way, okay? You can take your knife and go back in, but just remember, the grain is running this way, okay? So actually this is the end. Like this would be the very end of it, and it's very difficult to cut this without a real sharp instrument. That's why this little gouge thing works out pretty good, because I can dig it in there pretty good and scoop it out fairly clean, just like so. Oh. And I try not to go deeper than what the gouge sweep is on here, if that makes sense. I try not to go in too much deeper, and then you'll tear the wood up. Okay, if you go deeper than what that little sweep is, so do a little bit at a time, then go back over it again. You know, that's perfectly fine. So we got a little bit of an indentation. I'll do one more sweep here just to show you. And I'll clean up that stem a little bit again. As I was saying on my other thing, if you haven't seen, I'm going to tack a link to one of Simon's carvings. He does flat plane carvings. I think Gene Messer on his blog, the flat plane carving, has him featured, and I just love the music. I love his carvings, and I love his music that he has along with that, the ukulele stuff. I was really impressed. I listen to that quite often. I enjoy it. I find it very very nice music. So I'm sure Simon won't mind if I put a link to his site there, so you can see it. I'd like for those of you that haven't seen his work to go over and take a look at it. If you're interested in doing people and caricatures, it's a neat little place, a neat video to see. He was the one that gave me the information about the lime wood. And okay. Now I think we've got that in pretty deep. So the next thing you want to do, and I will do this on the next segment because I cannot find a pencil anywhere in my reach here. We're going to divide this into, I'll do it with a pen, it's going to come off anyway, into eighths. Let me get a pen, it'll be easier that way. And I'll show you how to continue. And then we'll put these little notches in, and then once we have that in, we'll be ready to paint it. Okay, we'll be right back.